The National Electrical Code specifies minimum mounting heights for electrical equipment in various locations to ensure safety and accessibility. In a general office area, the minimum mounting height for electrical components such as receptacles and switches is typically 30 inches. This requirement is established to prevent accidental damage, provide ease of use for individuals with disabilities, and maintain a safe working environment. The specific section of the National Electrical Code that addresses mounting heights can vary depending on the edition of the code being used, but it generally falls under the articles related to wiring methods and equipment for general use. To ensure compliance, it is essential to consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and any applicable local amendments or regulations. Firstly, the code mandates a minimum height of 30 inches. Secondly, this applies to general office areas. Thirdly, the intent is to ensure accessibility and prevent accidental damage. The NEC, or National Electrical Code, is a comprehensive set of standards developed to ensure the safe installation of electrical wiring and equipment. It's updated regularly to reflect advancements in technology and address emerging safety concerns. When dealing with mounting heights, it is always best to consult the most recent version of the code. The NEC provides specific guidelines for various types of electrical equipment, including receptacles, switches, lighting fixtures, and other devices. These guidelines take into account factors such as the intended use of the space, the potential for physical damage, and the need for accessibility by individuals with disabilities. In office environments, maintaining a consistent and code-compliant mounting height for electrical components is crucial for several reasons. Firstly, it promotes a uniform and professional appearance throughout the workspace. Secondly, it reduces the risk of tripping hazards and other accidents. Thirdly, it ensures that electrical outlets and switches are readily accessible to all employees, including those with mobility limitations. To determine the correct mounting height for a particular installation, it is necessary to consult the relevant sections of the NEC. These sections typically specify the minimum and maximum heights allowed for different types of electrical equipment in different locations. In some cases, the code may also provide exceptions or allowances for specific circumstances, such as when installing equipment in existing buildings or when dealing with unusual architectural features. In addition to the NEC, local building codes and regulations may also impose additional requirements or restrictions on mounting heights. It is essential to check with the local authorities to ensure that all installations comply with these requirements. When installing electrical equipment, it is important to use appropriate tools and techniques and to follow all safety precautions. All work should be performed by qualified and licensed electricians who are familiar with the NEC and local codes. Improperly installed electrical equipment can pose a serious safety hazard and may result in electrical shock, fire, or other injuries. To ensure compliance with the NEC and other applicable codes, it is recommended to conduct regular inspections of electrical installations. These inspections should be performed by qualified professionals who can identify any potential hazards or code violations. Any deficiencies should be corrected promptly to maintain a safe and code-compliant electrical system. In summary, the minimum mounting height for electrical components in a general office area is typically 30 inches, as specified by the National Electrical Code. This requirement is intended to ensure safety, accessibility, and a uniform appearance throughout the workspace. To ensure compliance, it is essential to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes and regulations. All electrical work should be performed by qualified and licensed electricians who are familiar with the code and safety precautions. The NEC addresses various aspects of electrical installations, and consulting the codebook or a qualified electrician is crucial for ensuring compliance. Understanding and adhering to these requirements is essential for creating a safe and functional work environment. The 30-inch minimum height is a general guideline, and it is crucial to refer to the specific requirements outlined in the NEC for each type of electrical component and installation scenario. Failure to comply with these requirements can lead to safety hazards, code violations, and potential liability issues. Always prioritize safety and compliance when working with electrical systems. For example, a switch should have a minimum height as mandated by the NEC, which is roughly 30 inches to ensure a safe experience. Consider an electrical outlet that should also be installed with a minimum height as mandated by the NEC. Always consult the NEC book to confirm what the correct height should be. It's also very important to ensure that all electrical boxes are properly mounted and secured to the wall or other supporting structure. This will prevent the box from becoming loose or damaged over time, which could create a safety hazard. When running electrical wiring, be sure to follow all NEC guidelines for wire size, conduit, and grounding. Using the wrong size wire or improperly grounding the system can lead to overheating, electrical shock, or even fire. Electrical safety is paramount, and taking the time to do the job right is essential for protecting yourself and others from harm. In addition to the NEC, there may be other applicable standards and regulations that you need to be aware of. For example, the Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, sets accessibility requirements for buildings and facilities, including requirements for the height and location of electrical outlets and switches. Always check with your local building department to ensure that you are complying with all applicable codes and regulations. When planning an electrical installation, it's always a good idea to consult with a qualified electrician. An electrician can help you determine the best way to meet your specific needs while ensuring compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. They can also provide valuable advice on energy efficiency and other factors that can affect the cost and performance of your electrical system. Remember that electricity is a powerful force that can be dangerous if not handled properly. Always take the necessary precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock and other hazards. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as gloves and safety glasses, and never work on live electrical circuits. If you are unsure about any aspect of an electrical installation, seek professional assistance. Ignoring electrical safety guidelines can have serious consequences. The NEC is not merely a suggestion, it's a set of rules designed to protect people and property from electrical hazards. When working with electricity, always prioritize safety and compliance. By following the NEC guidelines and seeking professional assistance when needed, you can help ensure that your electrical installations are safe, reliable, and code compliant. In an office environment, the proper installation of electrical components plays a crucial role in ensuring a safe and productive workspace. By adhering to the NEC guidelines for mounting heights and other electrical safety requirements, you can help create a comfortable and efficient environment for all employees. Remember, the 30-inch minimum mounting height is a general guideline, and it's important to consult the NEC and local codes for specific requirements and exceptions. Taking the time to do the job right is essential for protecting yourself, your employees, and your property from electrical hazards. The NEC 2014 is an important standard for electrical safety. In addition, regular inspections and maintenance of electrical systems are crucial for identifying and addressing any potential problems before they become serious hazards. Schedule periodic inspections by qualified electricians to ensure that your electrical systems are operating safely and efficiently. Promptly address any identified issues such as damaged wiring, loose connections, or overloaded circuits. Maintaining a safer and code-compliant electrical system is an ongoing responsibility that requires vigilance and attention to detail. Ignoring potential hazards can lead to accidents, injuries, and property damage. Take the time to educate yourself about electrical safety and to implement appropriate safety measures in your home and workplace. Electricity is an integral part of modern life, but it's important to treat it with respect and to follow all necessary safety precautions. By prioritizing safety and compliance, you can help ensure that electricity remains a safe and reliable source of power for years to come. Always remember to de-energize circuits before working on them. Use appropriate lockout/tagout procedures to prevent accidental energization of the circuit while you are working on it. This is a critical safety step that can help prevent electrical shock and other injuries. When working with electrical tools and equipment, be sure to use tools that are properly insulated and in good working condition. Inspect your tools regularly for any signs of damage or wear, and replace them if necessary. Using damaged or poorly maintained tools can increase the risk of electrical shock and other hazards. In addition to following NEC guidelines and implementing safety measures, it's also important to educate others about electrical safety. Share your knowledge with family members, friends, and co-workers, and encourage them to take steps to protect themselves from electrical hazards. By working together to promote electrical safety, we can create a safer and more secure environment for everyone. It is also essential to properly label electrical panels and circuits to make it easier to identify and energize circuits when necessary. Clear and accurate labeling can save time and prevent confusion in emergency situations. Use a permanent marker or label maker to create labels that are easy to read and understand. The label should include the circuit number, the area served by the circuit, and any other relevant information. Additionally, ensure that all electrical panels are accessible and free from obstructions. This will allow electricians and other qualified personnel to access the panels quickly and easily in the event of an emergency. Do not store boxes, equipment, or other materials in front of electrical panels. Also, keep the area around the panels well lit to improve visibility. When working on electrical systems, it's important to be aware of potential arc flash hazards. Arc flash is a dangerous electrical explosion that can occur when there is a fault in an electrical circuit. Arc flash can cause severe burns, blindness, and even death. To protect yourself from arc flash hazards, wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as arc-rated clothing, gloves, and face shields. Also, follow all recommended safety procedures for working on or near energized electrical equipment. The National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, developed standards and codes related to fire safety, including standards for electrical safety. NFPA 70E is a widely recognized standard for electrical safety in the workplace. This standard provides guidance on how to protect workers from electrical hazards, including arc flash and electrical shock. If you work with electrical systems, it's important to be familiar with NFPA 70E and to follow its recommendations. Understanding the principles of electrical safety is crucial for anyone who works with or around electricity. This includes understanding the concepts of voltage, current, resistance, and grounding. Also, it's important to know how to identify potential electrical hazards and how to take steps to mitigate those hazards. There are many resources available to help you learn about electrical safety, including online courses, training programs, and publications from organizations such as the National Safety Council and the Electrical Safety Foundation International. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By taking the time to educate yourself and to follow safety precautions, you can help prevent accidents and injuries. A well-maintained electrical system is essential for the safe and reliable operation of any building or facility. Regular inspections, proper maintenance, and prompt repairs can help prevent electrical hazards and ensure that your electrical systems are operating efficiently. Consider implementing a preventive maintenance program for your electrical systems. This program should include regular inspections, testing, and cleaning of electrical equipment. Also, it should include a schedule for replacing worn or outdated components. A preventive maintenance program can help extend the life of your electrical systems and prevent costly repairs. Furthermore, be aware of the signs of electrical problems such as flickering lights, tripped circuit breakers, and burning smells. If you notice any of these signs, have your electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician. Ignoring these signs can lead to more serious problems and potentially dangerous situations. Keeping a safe and compliant electrical system is very important.